I got the airport excitement. It's been a while since I just strolled through one of these hallways. We traveling.
Alright guys, so we are on our way to Peru, and as promised, this is actually a recommendation from some of our viewers, some of our comments. So thank you, Ninsky and Ellie Around the World Travel. We took your advice. We're heading to Peru, man. Thank you so much.
We are Peruvian
Bound.
Is that a thing, Peruvian Bound? We're on our way to Peru.
Yeah, I think Peruvian Bound sounds dope.
It does. It's my new saying. So, I want to give you guys a shout out.
Thanks, guys.
Their channel is right here.
Yeah.
So check them out. They are the ones that recommended that we check out Peru. If you guys have any destinations that you think that we should check out, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, man.
And if we check that out, we'll shout you out on our channel and on our Instagram as well. Instagram is right here.
Yeah.
So if you're not following us on Instagram, do it.
What you doing? So it took a little bit to get here.
Today's Sunday.
Yeah, today is Sunday.
We were supposed to be enjoying day number 2 in Lima right now.
We were supposed to fly out yesterday, guys. Let us tell you what happened. Hey guys, with us taking an international flight soon, the 2020 restrictions require us to get a PCR COVID test. So it's about 72 hours from our flight. At home, we're packing and getting ready and trying to plan the normal stuff, but this is a little bit different. This year, we also had to plan a time frame to go get this PCR test. So ours is a drive-up testing site here in Orlando. That's where we're headed now. We're not very excited about it. Heard some pretty crazy things about these tests. I don't know how far up my nose this thing is gonna go. Here's hoping for a negative test.
Hold on, squad. So, just got to the testing center. They gave us some documents for us to fill out. Just paid our fee. It was only $35 a person. Normally it's free, but since we need it back really quickly, we had to pay a fee for that. So we should have the documentation sent to us via email, and we should get that by tomorrow, which gives us plenty of time to get the information for our flight. It's really happening. It's getting serious. I'm gonna get to this paperwork. So, moment of truth is coming up. Getting ready to get tested. But just promise me something, guys. Don't judge my reaction. I don't see this ending well. So how deep in the nose you go with that?
Just relax, okay? Breathe in and breathe out. Right there. He's real. 2, 3, 1, 2, and...
Oh my God!
You did it, baby.
Look, I'll just be real with you.
I ain't gonna hurt you, man. You my people, man. I ain't gonna hurt you.
My eyes watering and whatnot.
Yeah, your eyes are gonna water.
You see this? Peru better be fun as hell.
So you gonna look my way? You'll be fine, okay? Right. 1, 2, 1, 2, and...
He was really good. Nice and gentle. I feel like I have to sneeze.
She made me look like a punk, guys.
Oh.
Or I made myself look like a punk. All right. So he just said that we should get our email tomorrow with our results, approximately 11 p.m. Now we just wait. It's like that. You just took a pregnancy test and you're waiting for the line to either to show up or not to show up.
Yeah, but that's only like 3 minutes.
Imagine if a pregnancy test was that long. Like you had to wait until the next day. Oh, that would be horrible.
Yeah, it does feel funny in your nose.
Yeah.
It's not that bad though.
No, it was. See, I got a lot of hair on my nose. My eye watered. You saw it. And he was just like tickling the inside of my nose and my funny parts. Funny part sounds weird when I say it like that. Sounds a little strange, so I don't know if that's gonna make the video.
Proud of you.
Give me a second, my glasses are fogging up, so I'm gonna drop this bad boy since we're in an area where it's just us.
Yeah, the airport is pretty bare, so there's no one around. We feel comfortable.
Yeah. Hold on. We got a special announcement. Where we headed, babe?
We're going to Peru. We are landing in Lima at about 5 p.m. Lima time.
It's actually the same as Eastern Standard because they don't believe in daylight savings, and I don't either anymore.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's a belief or like a practice, but they just don't do it. So at 6 months out of the year, Eastern Standard Time and Lima time match up. So that works out well, I guess. Who cares? But, so it took a little bit to get here.
We ran into some unexpected issues.
Obstacles, let's call them.
Obstacles is a good word. We left Orlando and we were with Frank and Francesca. You'll meet them a little bit later. Drove down to Miami, get to Miami, check into our hotel. Everything's going smooth, you'd say?
Yeah, we woke up the next day, headed to the airport, ready to get this adventure started. We were excited to like travel with friends again and just to travel in general. We haven't been in an airport in forever. Excited. Yeah, we were super excited. Then what happened, babe?
Get to the airport, we're checking in for our flights, pull up the passport, start typing in the number, and it dawns on me, that passport expired in 2018.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's 2020.
In case you didn't know. So, that put the brakes on real quick. So now we need to go get Denard's passport from Orlando, and we need to get a new COVID test in order to fly the next day.
And for those of you that don't really know or understand like how large Florida is, we're in Central Florida in Orlando. That's where we live.
Yeah, in the middle.
Currently we're in Miami in the airport. It was 3.5 hours.
Yeah. So we said goodbye to Frank and Fran. We gave them hugs, wished them safe travels. They're in Lima right now, like waiting on us.
Living it up, eating papareñas.
Anyways, the people here at, how do you say this airline?
Latam. You'll see it.
The people at Latam Airline were super generous. They got us on the next flight for the next day. It actually worked out perfect because it gave us enough time to get up to Orlando, get ish done, and get back down to Miami.
Found like as many rapid testing locations as we could. There was one at the Miami Convention Center.
Yeah, we did that one.
That line, if you guys could have saw how long that line was, it looked like it was going to take hours.
Yeah, because we were nervous the car would stall and run out of gas while we were in line.
So we get in that super long line, the car is wrapped around the corner. We finally make it up to the front of that line.
Oh yeah, then
we go
what
inside. The guy asks us, what type of test do we need? I tell him, and he asks, what's our turnaround time? I tell him. He tells me, get out of line, go park across the street, and walk up and do the test there. We get up to the women that are helping us up front. We tell her what we're looking to do, and she says, you can't do that here. You need to get back in the line.
The car line that you were just in.
Yeah. So we had to go back to our vehicle.
It was frustrating that nobody had the correct information. So then we got back in the, all the way back 2 blocks and around the corner into the back of the car line that we had already just waited in. And we waited again. And this time, instead of waiting in mean silence, we actually put on music, which helped.
Yes, yes. Then we finally got to the front, and they gave us kits. This kit had a swab in it, had like a little container, and it was a baggie.
Yeah, and that's when we realized, oh, we're going to be giving ourselves these tests. Oh, okay. So anyways, we got that done. It took all day. We left the airport that morning without the correct passport at about 9. We didn't get onto the interstate to get back to Orlando until about,
it might have been around 12.
it just took hours to even get that one thing done. So then we got back on the road.
Guys, when I tell you I flew, I've never driven so fast in my life.
We get back into town at about 4. and we realized that there are some testing sites that are still open. So just in case the one in Miami doesn't give us our results fast enough, let's go get those rapid tests also.
Oh yeah.
So we are 100%, there's no way we have COVID because we've taken 4 tests.
A crap ton of tests.
And all different kinds.
Yeah.
We did the mouth swab, we did the nose swab, we coughed into the mask and then captured that.
Yeah.
We did everything.
All to go home to find my accurate passport. I need to give a shout out to my brother Jeremy, because the whole time we were driving back frantically, he's like tearing up my room looking for my passport. So I appreciate that,
Came
bro.
in clutch. So then, I mean, he's just like FaceTiming us. We're like, check under here, check under there. This is where we keep the passports. I mean, you know, those are like documents that you know where they are. You keep them in certain places. And for some reason, his passport wasn't in its spot. So the whole time we're driving back to Orlando, I'm like, where could that passport be? Because we can get all the COVID tests we want. If we can't find a valid passport, our asses ain't going anywhere. Oh, we get to the house finally after taking some tests in Orlando. We have a nightstand, top drawers where we keep all of our important documents. I mean, it's locked and then, you know, you can't get to it, so don't try to like break in and get to our important documents.
Yeah,
but
you need
anyways,
a code, a 4-digit code.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So anyways, we look in the top drawer, it's not there. I pull the second drawer, maybe it fell back there. Okay, not in the second drawer, which Jeremy had also done. On the phone, Jeremy was like, do you want me to check the third drawer? And I was like, no, there's no way that it would fall back behind 2 drawers. Well, it did. It was underneath on the floor. It had fallen down the back of the whole thing. I don't even know how to say this. Do you guys get it? Ridiculous. We also have to apologize that we didn't film anything, but we were in moods.
Listen,
It was bad.
first flight, first international trip in forever, and we're normally A1 when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah, so stuff happening.
Yeah.
It was like, what is going on? We're so out of practice traveling.
Not to mention, we have a travel YouTube channel.
Right.
And we have friends with us, and they're like, oh, we get to go with people that know how to travel. And we look like Jimmies in front of them. And for those of you who don't know what Jimmies are, look below. Definition of Jimmy. Anyways, so that's why we didn't film anything, because
Right. First of all, we were embarrassed.
we were embarrassed.
I also have a really bad Irish temper, so I'm normally chill, but once that switch hits, man, no one wants to see that.
It's like the Tasmanian devil when he's like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr." That's what this one is.
I'm still frustrated about it.
But we got the passport,
Yeah,
got the COVID test,
yeah,
and now we're in the airport.
ready to go.
Went through security.
Yeah, good to go. And we're in an airport, like, by ourselves, you guys.
Yeah.
There's no one here.
It sucks because normally when we travel, I like to take advantage of the lounges, so we go into the lounges and we have a couple drinks.
Get a
and,
little cocktail.
yeah, maybe a bite to eat, have a little fun. Couldn't do that here. The lounge is closed. If you're like me and you like to take advantage of the lounges,
Yeah.
understand that some of them might not be open.
Yeah.
Go onto your app and check in advance.
Yeah.
If you have the Priority Lounge or Delta Lounge or whatever lounge it is, you can access that in advance. So that's something that you can know about in advance.
Just to double check.
Yeah.
I mean, we like to say now we're out here with the peasants, but there's no one here. So
But if you don't have access to the lounge, you're not a peasant.
if you travel a lot and you don't take advantage of the executive lounges, you're not doing it right.
You should be taking advantage of the lounges.
They're dope.
If you guys want me to do a video about how you can get access to the lounges for fairly inexpensive, let me know in the comments below. We'll do something for you guys like that.
Might be a good tip.
Yeah, because you guys should experience this. It's the only way to travel.
Yeah, we have about 2 hours to kill.
We're going to start responding to the comments that we have in our videos. We actually have another video dropping in 7 minutes. So if you haven't watched RV Newbies First Rental Class C Motorhome,
Yep.
check it out.
Yep, that's a good one.
Box up there right above me. Just click that link right above me. You can watch that. And then we have a new video dropping today.
Ooh.
Yes, sir. We finally made it to our destination. I'm not going to tell you about it. There's only one way you can find out.
Watch it.
Watch it. How
That's
do they
right.
watch it?
Click that.
Box
Box.
right up there. Yes, sir. Bob. Okay. So, boarding time. Got this thing going. Got a mask going. Let's see. You excited, Clark? Very excited. Alright, squad. This is definitely a different experience. Primary was just saying that she can't see. She can't breathe. It's about to get used to it. But it gets us on the airplane, so I'll deal with it for 5 hours.
Only 5 hours. Only 5 hours.
Next time we see you guys, we'll be in Peru.
Is this was a